Well, look, the Democrats needed something to mix it up, and we got it. We got a vibrant, exciting, experienced young candidate with a vision about the future of our country. We also have somebody who's uniquely qualified to be president. I mean, she's put criminals behind bars, right? She's served in statewide office, and of course, she was right alongside President Biden on the international stage and working to be ready day one to lead the most powerful and most important country in the world. So I'm excited, and that excitement out there is palpable. Kamala Harris is going to be an amazing president, and as the father of a 10-year-old daughter, I was so excited to be able to tell her yesterday that our country is about to have our first woman president. It's about time. No, I last spoke to her a couple weeks ago. I'm looking forward to catching up. I've spoken to senior members of her team and, of course, texted back and forth, and I'm hoping she is making the calls that she needs to make. I'm all ready to go and have everything we need. We got the entire Colorado delegation supporting Vice President Harris, all of our members of Congress. We are so excited here in Colorado. This is about turning the page. Look at all the contrast now. The other side has a nominee that can barely get a sentence out. He's approaching 80. He brings us back to the past. We have somebody who's about the future of our country, who's put criminals behind bars, who knows firsthand how to do the job, and frankly can identify with most Americans in a way that President Trump just never could. Well, thank you, Dana. That's flattering. Look, I hope she puts her time into it and picks the person that'll best help her win and can be a governing partner for her. I mean, this is a very personal thing. The relationship is important. I think there's a lot of great people out there. Frankly, I like the idea of governors. They are executives. They're ready to go. Whether they bring a swing state, whether they bring a key demographic, I think it's a great opportunity to grow. But look, this is always decided on the top of the ticket, right? So this is going to be Trump if he stays in and doesn't drop out versus Kamala Harris. And I think we have really a lot going for us on our side with a powerful vision for America's future versus taking us back to the divided days of America's past. And I'm excited to help out however I can. Well, Dana, we're not even there, Dana. I appreciate the question. I love the job I'm doing. You know, I love Colorado. It's great. Obviously, if somebody asks, I take a serious look at it. But my phone hasn't rung yet. Look, if they do the polling and it turns out that they need a 49-year-old balding gay Jew from Boulder, Colorado, they got my number. That's total bunk. The truth is the Democratic Party doesn't have our nominee yet. That's decided at the convention. President Biden has withdrawn. Kamala Harris and anybody else can run at that convention. Whoever gets the most delegates will be the Democratic nominee. I personally have endorsed Kamala Harris. I think she has the momentum, and I'm excited to help support her to become the next president. But that's what the Democratic convention's for. We're going to have a great nominee coming out of Chicago, and I'm confident it's going to be Kamala Harris.